reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with the second ever video on the channel, and we're going to be shipping 250 plus orders for my clothing brand, which is just insane. That is just crazy to me. I mean, how far we've come. But man, 22 boxes, and I'm eternally grateful for everybody who tunes in and supports. You know, whether they buy, whether they drop a like, subscribe. You should do that, by the way. You should subscribe to this channel so you can be an OG. But besides that, I'm super grateful for everybody, and I do want to show behind the process of my shipping, what I need to get done, you know, so all the orders get to everybody safely and everybody enjoys their order. My last video that ties into this video because this is the shipping of all the pre-orders I got in the last video. If you need a quick recap of last video, I basically sold out in around like 3 minutes, and I decided to, you know, leave a pre-order on so I don't cap how much I make, and I can still give people the opportunity, you know, to order this jacket if they wanted it. And these are the reversible fur jackets, by the way. Yeah, we ended up, you know, 250, 260 orders. I gotta see exactly how much, but that's about how much that should be in here. I think 267 is the amount. I need to double check that. Again, I basically say this all the time, but I'm basically a nobody. I don't come from money. I don't come from a place of influence. I don't have, you know, connections to everybody in the industry or something like that. I basically did this all by myself, dang near. Everything's done by myself. And you can do this too. You who is watching this video, I promise you, you can do this too. If you just lock in, whether it's clothing or a service-related business or something else, you can be in the exact same shoes I am, where I have all this stuff, you know, to send out to people. I have all these people supporting my business. So yeah, let's get these boxes open and let's go check them out. All right, here we got a size medium unboxed. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but this is a size medium, and to me, it's looking pretty nice. The quality feels pretty good. The weight is feeling pretty accurate. And I do want to say, as a brand owner, you should be quality checking your products. You should be taking them out, at least a handful, and measuring them, making sure everything is good, making sure the quality and material is right. I know some brand owners, they kind of just, you know, unbox all of this and they just ship it out. I will take this out to plastic later and quality check it, but for now, I'm just gonna unbox all of this and organize them by size.
3 hours later.
All right, I got all the boxes cut open and I got them organized by size. We have large right here, and then we have medium in the back, and then we have small over there. Yeah, that took around like, that literally took around like 2 to 3 hours to literally cut up all the boxes and then count every single garment and then organize it by size. So now pretty much all I gotta do is just print the labels and pack the orders. You know, start putting shipping labels on them, make sure it's organized by USPS, UPS, international, non-international. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start packing some orders. So let's go ahead and do that. This is a thermal printer. I highly recommend you get you one of those because it just makes shipping way more smoother. I used to use an HP ink printer, and I would like get scissors and cut the labels out one by one. Those were some dark times, man. Those were some dark times. Boom and boom, just like that, we got our first label. But obviously I gotta print, you know, tens and tens of more labels here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Shout out to you, Scotty. You know who you are, and appreciate you for ordering. If you ever see this video, I don't know, but yeah, let's get these labels printed. All right, so I just finished printing around 40 orders, the labels for them, and we're gonna go ahead and pack those orders and put these labels on there. And just for future reference for you guys that are brand owners, I would highly recommend separating your labels by USPS and UPS so you don't mix them up or get into a confusion. And also make sure to separate your stuff by size so you can get things done as efficiently as possible. But we have all these labels right here. When brand owners say these labels cost your rent, they are not joking. These labels are expensive and they do cost your rent. We're gonna put this rent on some packages, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, when it comes to actually packing my orders, I just make sure I have the correct size. This is a size medium, as you can see by the tag right here. So I make sure I have the correct size always. And then I get my poly mailer. My poly mailer has my logo, as you can clearly tell. I kind of like this because it makes me stand out. You know, most brands ship with just like a blank poly mailer, and I went out of my way to get one with my logo on there. I have a manufacturer for that as well. So I have my product, I have my mailer, and then the last thing I put into my packages is this little business card right here. This one's actually defective. It's not supposed to have the white borders on there, but I actually ran out of business cards to show in this video, so I just have a defective one just to show you guys. It's gonna have my logo on there, and then on the back it's gonna have my socials, and then it's gonna have a special discount code on the bottom. You can kind of see. I'm not gonna show the discount code obviously because that's only for people who buy my stuff, but There is the business card right there that goes into all the orders. And then that's pretty much the 3 things that go in there, or pretty much the 2 things that go in there, unless they have more items. But it's pretty easy. I just insert the product in here. I would take this plastic off, and boom, just like that, we have package and Amaurosis reversible zip up. And this is pretty much ready to go once I put a label on there. But I do got to package all these hundreds of orders, so of course we got to get on that. And just like that, it's Friday the 13th and we have finished packing hundreds of orders. Holy moly, did that take forever. We got to ship these. We got to put these in plastic bags, take them to UPS, take them to USPS, and then ship all the stuff that needs to get shipped out. And before I do that, I still need to check that each order is correct. I need to make sure that every international order has its custom forms. That's not gonna take too long. I'm just gonna check real quick as I put them in the plastic bag. I'm gonna get these shipped. Let's do that.
One eternity later.
And we got a good 60% of the packages up here now, and you might be wondering why they're not in the bag. That's because we got to take some content. You know, I worked for all of this, and it'd be a shame if I shipped all of these without, you know, getting some good content in with these. So, man, I really do appreciate everybody that ordered. I'm in the unreleased Amaurosis here, and I also have some unreleased Amaurosis on the pants. See if I can get a good shot of these. Unreleased on the pants. Of course, we're gonna shoot some content on these packages. You already know. Brand owner classic. Let's go ahead and do that. I really appreciate everybody who ordered. Let's get these shipped out. All right, so we just arrived at USPS. We're gonna drop off all the orders in the containers over here, and I'm so hyped. We're finally shipping all these orders, and it's around an hour before they close. Let's go ahead and drop off all these orders, and then we're gonna hit up UPS, where unfortunately we're gonna have to scan them all one at a time probably, but that's just the process. We're just gonna ship these all, and yeah, let's get these out. All right, so I just shipped all the hundreds of orders to USPS right here, and these should arrive to everybody within, like, I would say 1 week at the most. This is like right before Christmas, so hopefully everybody gets their order right before Christmas. That's the goal. So Christmas is in like 2 weeks, so that should be enough time. Granted, all these orders are domestic. The international orders, I'm not sure. That's probably gonna be into the new year, probably after Christmas, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I'm glad the majority of people will probably get their orders before Christmas. All right, so it's now the next day. I was not able to record me dropping off the packages at the UPS location, and that was around 180 packages that needed to get shipped out. And the reason I could not record this is simply because of me, because there was tons of people in that store. It was right before it closed, so there was tons of people in that store. There was like 20 people in there, and I just didn't feel comfortable recording a bunch of strangers for the internet, especially without their consent. So that's just on me. I didn't record that, but I did end up keeping the receipt. Obviously, this receipt is pretty thick. I don't know if the camera can like pick it up, but like this thing is like, it's basically, this receipt is just big. Just know that. You can see right there, maybe if my camera picks it up, that I dropped off 179 packages. I don't know if it's picking up, but the amount of packages is right there, and that is just crazy. 179 packages. I'm forever grateful, as I always say, for everybody who ordered, and I'm also grateful for you watching this video till the very end. You know, that really means a lot to me. Even if it's just like 5 people that are here with me at the very end right here, then I'm forever grateful for you guys, man. Another thing I want to touch on is I'm sorry for most of this video being in this basement. This is like the only spot I can work in because it's a lot of boxes. It's a lot of space this takes up. This is 22 boxes. I can't just put this all in the living room and, you know, have my recording be all nice, just simply because my family also lives with me. And I don't want to have a major inconvenience or disturbance to them because they also have their own lives. And shout out to you guys. Shout out to the 180-ish people that ordered, man. This really means a lot to me, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next vlog. Peace.